question and answer time. Question and answer time. So I asked ChatGPT to ask me a bunch of questions on Beowulf, and it spat out a bunch of things. So I'm gonna go through them. I mean, in previous weeks, what I've done is read my own comments off my computer from when I did all this, which was quite some time ago now. But instead of doing that, I'm just gonna read the question and see what my brain does. If you've got any questions about Beowulf, leave them in the comments and I will get to them, I suppose, either in the comments or in the video like this. So we can do that if you'd like. Anyway, so if you could change one thing, if you could change one event in Beowulf, what would it be and why? I think the one thing I would change, because I hate it, is when he gets back to Helac, I think his name is pronounced Helac. When he gets back to Helac in Geatland, he goes through this massive retelling of the fight with Grendel and Grendel's mother, and gift giving and all that kind of shit. And it kind of feels unnecessary. I've mentioned it in previous videos that it's almost like a kind of like previously on Beowulf kind of beginning of the second episode or something. If you were watching it on TV, it's really, I feel like it's unnecessary, especially if you read the whole thing in one go. Could that be removed? Yes. Ultimately, it could be removed. And of course, it's interspersed with other pieces of information about weddings and murder and other bits and bobs that, again, don't really feel like they're necessary to the narrative. But it is what it is. And yeah, frankly, that's what I changed. Get rid of that second recounting, because he does it. Yeah, it goes through it again. After he fights Grendel, he basically gives a short recap of the fight with Grendel to Hrothgar. So yeah, anyway, second question. If you were editing Beowulf for a modern audience, would you cut out that part entirely, or would you replace it with something else? I would probably replace it with something else. I mean, we get a couple of instances when a talk is given to him by Hrothgar's wife. I'm going to try and pronounce her name properly this time. Wilteo. I'll put her name up here. Wilteo. I've no idea if that's correct or not. Anyway, she gives him a talk, which is basically just a neck ring. These things were quite extravagant, apparently. I've been watching some Anglo-Saxon videos on YouTube, and apparently these things were quite prized. A golden talk. And she tells him, what was the question? I can't remember the fucking question. Yes, we hear that's what Helac was wearing when he died off the coast of Friesland, when he's attacking the Frisians, and then later on we get that again, and of course Beowulf was there at the time, and he swims off with 30 coats of armour, again showing off how strong he is. But I would have liked to have had more of that, of Helac, and that entire episode that we don't get. Maybe it existed originally, maybe it was removed, I don't know, maybe it got lost. But I would have preferred more of that Helac episode. Given that we talk about the man quite a lot throughout, and then he's just dead. Yeah, that would have been nice. I think that would have been better. Yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much what I would have changed. So I'm going to come back next week for a couple more questions. Hopefully I won't meander as much as I did. But there we are. So I'm going to bugger off now. And I will see you next week for more questions. And I will see you on Friday for my Friday video. What is my Friday video about this week? It's about Grendel, I believe. Why is Grendel so terrifying? Okay, I'll see you then.